Alright, what's good everybody? So, back with another performance video. Alright, so this is the Reebok Crossfit Nano 6, and it's a decent shoe. Like, it's a very much hyped up shoe. Like, I was trying to get a workout shoe, and I was looking for specifically a shoe with a low heel to toe drop. I was actually looking at the Ultra Escalante, but it's more of a running shoe, but it has a zero drop and a flat foot shaped, toe box, and like the shoe is shaped like your foot. So that's something that I can appreciate because like I have wider feet. All right, so going right into my complaints. So it's personally not worth the hype in my opinion. I'm not gonna say it's a bad shoe because it's not. It's a pretty good shoe. It's a decent shoe if you're looking into like working out in it. If you're looking for a stable shoe, the cushion's really stable. Yet even if you just jump around in it, it's not gonna be that stiff and stuff like that. You can still do box jumps. You can still even jog in it for a while. It's a very versatile shoe. However, all right, so this is my only gripe. And it's like a workout shoe. It's all about a weightlifting shoe or a CrossFit shoe. It's all about stability, in my opinion. The highlight of the shoe should be stability and fit. And I have wide feet. My feet are 4.1 inches wide on the left and 4.05 inches on the right side. A little bit bigger on the left. And I'm still having bunching up here. And like without tying the shoe really tight, I would have had some instability issues. And I'm not saying it's a bad shoe. I mean it's almost perfect to the point where that little fit issue just destroy. If it was just a crappy shoe, overall, I wouldn't even have bothered getting it in the first place. And since it was almost perfect, that's why it's so bad. If it was just bad overall, nobody would even get it, or I wouldn't even get on the hype train and stuff like that, and I would not ride the hype beast to get this shoe because I was actually looking for a very stable, low heel to toe drop shoe that has less cushioning for stability and stuff like that, but it has to have a really form-fitting, tight-fitting shoe overall, just for stability issues. Because when you're lifting weights, especially when you're doing like, I don't know, like box jumps, deadlifts, stuff like that, power lifts, you don't want to have your feet moving around, especially in the forefoot where your weights, nobody's on their heel entirely when they're lifting weights and stuff like that. Your weight should be evenly distributed throughout your entire foot on both sides. And when you're, lifting heavy stuff, you might wiggle around a little bit. And my feet were literally just, the heel was secure and stuff like that, but the forefoot was just, it was just too wide. I love the concept of a foot-shaped shoe. Like that's the way to go. That's really the way to go. That is definitely a step in the right direction. But it's just I don't know. Like it's like Muhammad Ali became a thug, or Mike Tyson became a gangster instead of a boxer. You know what I'm saying? It's what could have been such a great shoe. Just that fit and the bunching up here, it just destroyed the shoe overall and just rendered it useless for me. And like, I mean, the concept is perfect. There's nothing better than a foot shaped shoe, especially when it comes to CrossFit and working out, stuff like that. And there's nothing better than a low heel to toe drop. Like, I love it. I love the concept of a low drop, stable heel, stable, not too stable, but not, I mean, it's very stable, but not mushy at all. Forefoot, and a very plasticky heel that's ultra stable, and, you know, a padded heel and stuff like that. But if you had just a little bit of this padding stuff in the forefoot, or, you know, a little bit of padding material inside the shoe walls internally, that would have just fixed the fit overall and made it more cozy, comfortable, padded, cushioned, at the same time, while having that, you know, ample toe space and stability that comes from the wide base. And that would have just made it perfect. And I love the wide, flat shoelaces. I mean, they did it. They executed everything perfect. The materials, the design, the concept, the heel to toe drop, the cushion, the traction. Everything's just perfect except for that fit, and that just rendered it entirely useless. And just now, like, I'm thinking about, you know, now I can't even return the shoe because I already used it. And I thought, you know, wearing thicker socks would help, but it actually didn't. So if Reebok wanted to keep this foot shape, because I have wide feet, I don't understand how regular footed people are doing so well in this shoe. Maybe they're shills, maybe they're lying, I don't know. Maybe they're getting paid by Reebok or shoe companies to say nice things about the shoe. I'm not sure. But coming from a person just who buys shoes to use it, not to get paid, this was a gigantic disappointment. And it would have, like, I would have definitely, you know, hopped onto the hype train if the fit was just, you know, just average. It's not even average. It's just, you see how much bunching up there is? It's bunching up so much to the point where this point's digging into my feet, and you have dead space here on the same area of the shoe. It's digging in, which creates a lot of discomfort. And right here, you also get some popping up, which is not form-fitting at all, making it a very bad, you know, weightlifting shoe. You don't want that, because your feet's literally sliding inside the shoe, because you got great traction, which makes the shoe very stable, but internally you're moving around, and you could get hurt. You could get hurt, and it's dangerous. So I don't recommend using this for like powerlifts and deadlifts and stuff like that. And I have wide feet. I measured it, and my left foot's 4.1 inches wide, which is a wide foot for a size 9.5. And I'm still getting this, you know, not even subpar. It's just horrible. It was just really bad in terms of fit. I wore thick socks. I double socked, and it just didn't help at all. Going double socks, like, it made since the heel's so padded, it made my feet were suffocating if I went, you know, with two socks. And, you know, the ventilation became just crappy overall. So, I mean, just shout out to Reebok. You guys should, I mean, great execution up to the midfoot, the traction, the cushion, the toe drop, the heel to toe drop, the friction material you guys have here for heel lockdown. Everything's just so perfect, and then you just messed it up in the forefoot. which is where, you know, so you're not gonna deadlift like that, right? You're gonna go that, like that, right? So most people exercise on their, they stay on the ball of their foot, their feet. Most people, when you're doing jump ropes, nobody's gonna do jump ropes like that, right? You're gonna be like that, doing jump ropes. And box jumps, you're gonna jump off of your, you know, off the ball of your feet. So, you know, it's the most important area, and you just mess it up. So, you know, I can't believe you guys did that. This is the 6th iteration of the shoe. So put a little bit of padding, not something like this, but keep the friction, anti-friction material, or anti-slippage material. It's actually called the anti-friction material technology, but so anti-friction meaning it's gonna make it slippery. I don't know. You should have some friction padding material in the forefoot, giving it a snug fit, but keep the foot-shaped toe box so for a wider, more natural ride. You know what I'm saying? Just fix the upper a little bit, and you guys have a perfect shoe. You can't beat this shoe in terms of stability and just overall performance when it comes to working out or CrossFit. So just keep that in mind, and you know, I'm gonna have to return the shoe. I'm gonna try, but they're probably gonna they won't let me because I already used it. So, you know, I don't even know what to do with this. It's just gonna stay in my closet or something. I don't even know how to get rid of this shoe anymore now. So, all right, that's it. That's it for the video. That's all I have to say. It could have I'm just so mad because this would have been the perfect shoe, and I would have been using it for like decades to come. You know, reminiscing on the good times where how perfect this shoe was and stuff like that. But you know, I'll look forward to the next iteration. All right. God bless you guys, and you know, have a wonderful day. Thanks.